Noom. 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 Five-letter word. Very nice. All right. Sorry, I hit stream and then I was like, oh, I gotta write a message, and then I got sidetracked reading. All right, let's do this. I've got to step through this. I think I'm going to do it really, really simply first. I feel like the algorithm I'm going to use is not going to be the correct, but I think the easiest way to do this I almost feel like storing them in a hash map was the wrong thing, because I need to now know how many times people voted for things. But we're also not just storing... Actually, why do I not get failure here? Because we're storing other information, right? One second. I thought... Yeah, we're storing a U32. Which is the... Number is great. We're going to change this from number to... this is the number in line. The position would be better. Good morning, Nighthound. How are you doing? Well, you know what I wanted to look into, but I didn't get the time? So we actually just had some flooding, and I went over and helped some neighbors. You know, something I really wanted to understand is I keep hearing that HashiCorp Nomad has like an AI. I did not mean to click that. Go back. And I wanted to understand like what an AI scheduler would do. I think it kind of seems dumb to me. But like maybe I'm missing the point and they've done like something really cool, but I don't like see it, so I'll look into that later. To me, I want my core systems to be very predictable, and AI is generally the opposite of extremely predictable. And so I just find myself questioning why I would be using it for that. But oh, like I said, maybe I'm missing something. Okay. So this should be erroring. It's not. It should be. Because these votes... Oh, it's because we kind of deleted some of the stuff. Okay. I see. Maybe it's an add-on? Oh, maybe. Do they allow swapping out your own scheduler with Nomad? I'm assuming. Let me just Google this really quickly. Nomad AI schedule. Oh my gosh. Learn Nomad faster than Kubernetes. I don't want this. Can this just go away? Okay, thank you. They have more ads on their own website than some websites. You know what, Russell? You're right. You're right. I maybe misunderstand. I'm just trying to look at it from like a usefulness perspective. I'm trying to understand and make like I try to help people with the usefulness aspect. I try to do my best. Like don't get me I feel like I'm always negative, but like I think it's really cool, and I think that we'll possibly get to do stuff. I like to try to cut through the hype and understand what that actually means, if I can. Okay, we gotta stop this. Because we need to insert let's change this. This is actually a vote. And this is where we had to put in a tuple, right? So this would be the count and yeah. Which means we probably need to not do this. Right, Russell. Right. I agree. And then like sometimes I feel like I do a bad job of clarifying myself when I have the knee jerk of like I don't want an LLM in my scheduler. Well, there's like actually a lot of reasons that go behind that. Like I don't want an LLM because LLMs by designs, you know, have randomness to them. Like by design. And I want my scheduler to operate the same way every single time, like every single time. I want the predictability. I want those things in my production system. So like, yeah, I feel like I do a really bad job sometimes on stream where I'm like, oh, why would you want LLM there? Ew. And then I just move on. Just like, all right, gross. Only once in a million times will it type RMR. Exactly. So it's better than having a Twitch chat scheduler, which now for some reason is something we should do, where we schedule stuff based off of what Twitch is typing. Which will almost every single day type RMRF en route. Okay, I don't think we want this. We want to do this differently. This was kind of a cool way to do it. Do we actually want to store it this way? Let's see. We don't care. If there are multiple words in the same with the same number of votes, first check to see if any of them are a correct word and pick that word. Second, if there are no correct words, pick the first word with the most. Pick the word with the highest position or the lowest position. Pick the lowest position. Word. A schedule mine Bitcoin. Exactly. So, you know what? Having an AI schedule your workloads is maybe pretty cool. I actually like the idea of this. Not this. This. I actually think like having an AI that helps you debug your system could, and like obviously it's far from it, but it could be pretty cool. I think it does pretty well with logs and stuff. So I need to work on the prompting. Obviously, that prompting engine is garbage, but yeah. I need to also keep track of the players who voted for this. And I don't want to put them in here. So I have two options for that. I can either just re-go through the list for the people that voted for that word. If we're keeping like a leaderboard, I need to keep track of those values. So I feel like I'm just doing this the wrong way. Let me take a step back. Let me draw this out. I need to draw this out. Absolutely. Not the one that I wanted. Not the one I want. I want this. Yeah. you come over here. There we go. There we go. So, let's see. We need some logic. Let me pull this. So right now we have just a couple of things. We have this, which is a hash map of the players their vote and their position. So let's do this. Name, vote, position. Can we clean this up? Like, we're using hash map a lot. We can just actually import hash map. Okay, so we have a hash map of name, vote, and position. And we need to do all of this. And that's really all we start with, right? That's all we're going through here. Now we could make this not a tuple, and that would be fine. Tuple. It's probably tuple. I feel like I call it tuple a lot of times. All right. So my current thing was to make a hash map that looked kind of like this. Kind of looked like this. Word. Votes. 1 second. Votes. Lowest position. And that would look something like this. Hello. 1 vote. It was the first chat. Okay. But this has a couple problems. One, we don't know who hello is. And second, this hash map is indexed on name. So to find all the people that what I don't like if we pick hello, to find all of the people, that is a thick line. I did not want that thick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There we go. All right, to find all the people, we would then just have to iterate over everything again. We have to do like a values again. So I really don't like this. So I'd like to store this information, like who also voted for this, in here. Obviously you'd be like, okay, well, we'll just make this a big complicated thing, but That seems gross. That seems gross. I don't want to do that. Because we could make like this an array of their names and copy their names in. Then I was thinking we could actually just keep a secondary hash set. This seems, or hash map. This seems gross as well with name, word, and name. But then we're still keeping another, we're keeping another array in that. So maybe we just put it in this one. Make it something like this. Vec of string. Feels super, super gross. Okay, I feel like this is... I feel like I'm just missing a better way of doing this. Because in the end, at the very end, I need to know who voted for it. This is by word. Who voted for it? How many votes did it get? I'm also thinking hash map isn't the right thing here, because I could do this by something that allows multiple keys. No, word is probably correct. Because at the end of the day, I want to actually sort on... I want to actually sort on the number of votes. Like, I want to order my hash map by that instead of, like, iterating over them. Because I would like to just preferably select the votes. Or the things with the highest vote. Because I'm not really using the hash map except for like this portion right here to see if it's already like somebody has something in it. Let me see. I don't want it to do it. I want it to tell me. I want a data structure that is going to let me track that's going to let me track votes for different words. This data will have what position the person voted in, their name, the word, They voted for the name, the vote, the position. And I want to be able to get out I want to be able to quickly and easily select the word with the most votes or the words. I'll just do select the words with the most votes. Allow efficient aggregation. How many votes each word has optionally. Who voted for what and at what position. Allows quick retrieval of topic. Okay, fine. I don't care. Default dict. I don't want to. I mean, okay, that's what I'm doing anyways. Does this not annoy anybody else? Like, why can't I have this bigger? Like, even making this smaller doesn't make this fill out more. I'm not sure why the OpenAI developers, it's not the developer, I feel like it just has to be a product choice. Like they want it to be narrow. I don't know. It annoys the garbage out of me. Wait. Votes.append here. List of all raw votes, dict with name, position, and word. Map for can you do this in Rust? I don't know that I am understanding this properly, right? They're just appending a vote to an array, which... Oh, and then they're keeping the word count in its own... okay, but wait. Words count... So, I see. So in this dictionary, they're keeping the word count. But this is just an array, right? It's not going to be able to make it easy to find, right? What is this counter? I don't know what a counter is. This is probably one of those Python things that just does it automatically. I knew it. I knew it. So let's see, we have a word counts here with a hash map. So this is doing the two hash maps like I was talking about. This one is, I don't know if this is by word. Votes by person. Now, this isn't what I don't need a vector of everything that they voted for. This is weird because, like, if this is votes by person, like, it also, the vote contains their name. But I guess it is storing double information because then this makes it easy, right? It makes it easy to query for. Although this doesn't even, right? So let's say we pick the winning word, right? Because that's what this is going to allow us to do. We pick the winning word. Now what do we do, right? To find it here, we still have to loop over it. This goes back to the same problem that I was originally having. It doesn't help. Let's look at their functions here. Okay, so they just do a for loop. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a nice one. Nice for loop. two. So we just do 2 for loops. Okay, this is what I wanted to try to avoid. Okay. I reject that. That can't be the only way to do this. If I keep 2 lists, I can do it. I can do it without, right? No, I can't, can I? I mean, I just have to keep everything in this, like everything with this word, who voted for it and everything. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to do. This is easy. Easy peasy. So we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do or insert. Let's make this a struct since it's getting a little unmanageable. We're gonna actually steal GPT struct, right? This looks good. No, this doesn't look good. Never mind. We're not gonna use anything from there. So we're just going to use this. You know what, Russell? I was just thinking about it. We went through the same thing with Kubernetes, right? You know, I've been a long time proponent of like, don't adopt Kubernetes unless if it solves a problem that you're actually needing it to solve. And I think AI is also in that. I would also say blockchain is also in that. All 3 of them are, where I think that there's actually really useful things for all 3 of them, but you have to have the problem. And if you don't have the problem, it's just kind of dumb. I have even done this where it's like I was going to use AI for this to pick the word, and why would I do AI to pick the word? That doesn't even make sense, right? And so then I feel like I'm always trying to help people, and when I do that, I'm trying to like warn them, but then that comes off as I'm always negative on like a lot of the things. And it's like, I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just trying to be helpful. But I don't know. People, WordPress for Quantum? No, exactly. That's exactly it. And I know this makes me a terrible salesperson. I know like all of those things where it's like, And maybe it makes me not innovative. Like sometimes I struggle with that. I'm like, maybe I'm just like really not innovative. Yeah, but it's like we do need to, you know, I always submit this for KubeCon and they never accept it, but like stop engineering by fashion is what I call it. It's a talk that I will obviously never give. Oh. Yeah. I try, Russell, and you know what? Like honestly, I can get sucked into hype too. Like, don't get me wrong, and I can get stuff wrong too. I try very much to be there. You know, there's enough not authentic stuff in this world. There's enough. I don't need to join it. Did I submit to KubeCon this year? No, I didn't. I stopped. I didn't last year either. To be completely clear, I have submitted it a couple of times. It doesn't really go with the KubeCon thing, and I might have been able to get to go to like the KubeCon rejects. Possibly. I'll probably make the stop engineering by fashion a video. I think I can make it probably a pretty funny video too that resonates with people. So I might just do that. So we have, I deleted the thing. We have oh, the vector of strings. I'm glad that it went with vector. Fantastic. Let's see. Voters. To get into rejects, though, I'd have to go through getting rejected first again. Maybe I should do that. I would feel like a fraud if I submitted to rejects without first submitting to... And I think I already missed the call for papers for KubeCon North America, right? I think that's already passed. So I can't this year, but maybe next year. It would be fun to go to a conference that other people in the community were going to. Get to meet up in person. Drink some coffee together. Wait. Yeah, this was totally wrong. Totally wrong. I think we're doing a U32. I feel like a U8 there possibly could be a streamer, not me, but some other streamer that destroys a U8. Like it's feasible that you have more than a U8 worth of votes, right? Maybe it's not, honestly. Maybe it's not, but it's also like why I don't need to save that much. So I'm going with U32 because you're right. A U8 has I know PewDiePie. That's it. He's Arch. He's probably gonna play Wordle with his stream. He has a lot of people. That's what I was going with. The thing is, it would have to be a lot of people guessing the same word too. and you only have 30 seconds, it's probably not a U32 type of thing, but it's okay. It's okay. Position, definitely, because like position is always going up. So if Russell makes 4 guesses, he himself would be in the 4th position because his last guess would be in the 4th position. So, okay, let's see. Voters. Wait, this is not Word. This is votes. Votes, voters, and position. I'm gonna put this here. That's better. Now we can go back down. And we can just start inserting like sanity check stuff. This would be I'm not keeping track of all votes. I'm not. So if this is a hash map, it's a hack map. It's a hack map of your name and the word you voted for. Actually, it's now word position. So when you vote again, when you make an so like if we put this in here and we did like Russell, if we did this, your word would be hello and position 0. Now if you vote again, I don't keep track of the old one. This position has ticked up, right? Because you're making a new vote. And so I just go in this hash map by name, find your entry, and put your entry in here with, you know, let's say you voted for Oxbow, and it's now in the 10th position. Right? Does that make sense? Right. It's your position in the vote, because we said if somebody voted for, so like we said that if there was a tie, whoever guessed the word first should, so like if there's a tie between Oxbow and hello, you know, both of them got 3. Whoever has the highest position, like guess the, or lowest position, guess the word first, that one should be the one that wins. That's what we were saying. And so I'm keeping when the word was first voted for as a metric. It's a position across the round for all users. Yes, I'm sorry. That it's not very well named. Let me update that. Let me update that. You're right. It's poorly named. We'll do position in round. Good call out. Vote is not... vote is probably not the best. This is like a vote collector. Maybe a vote collection. I hate putting collection because that usually is like a generic type like this. So it's not entirely what I wanted it to be, but vote indexer is what I'm going to call it. So in here we want to do vote indexer. Yeah. Not entirely true here. Let's fix this up. We'll just do a votes of 1, done, 1 and done, and then oh yeah, you know what, we'll do 0. And then this will be we won't do this. We kind of have to. Okay. Let's do hey, puppy. You good boy. You good boy. Did you just drink a lot of water? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Puppy has ADHD. He's like, ah, you're being boring. Oh, let's move on. Okay, so now we can't do this fancy stuff, right? We've got to do this the slow, hard, earnest way. Because we were taking the count and incrementing it and then reinserting it. There's no reason to do this, I don't think. So we're going to do this. Let votes equals that. We're going to delete that. We're going to get rid of that. Done. All right, so we're going to put this as 10,000. So we're just going to initialize this in a blank state for this this word. And instead of vote.clone, we need vote.0, right? Because that's the word. Okay, okay. So now that we have this, what we need to do is votes.votes equals +1. Votes.voter push. Okay, yeah. And then position in round if is less than the position in round, we make the position in round equal to that. Perfect. So let's walk over what we're doing here and how we're probably getting in trouble. We're getting a default object or the one that already exists. We're adding one to the vote because we have a new vote for it. We are then pushing the name. No, this is the word. This is the name. Right, this here. It is the word and its position. Wait. These are just the values. Whoa. Okay, wait. These are just the values. I don't have. Their name. I'm not getting a key value. I'm just getting the word. I don't know who the user is. Fantastic. Okay. For name. Can I just do a do I need to go to iter? How do I iterate over? Can we? I don't know that we can do this. I've never done a for loop like this, but we might try to look this up because I feel like this would be awesome. Vote position. Yeah. What are the issues? Let's see. Let's see if we can't do this. Rust iterate over hash map. This is what I was doing. This whole thing is. I see. I was super close to pulling that off. Oh, wow. That was way closer than I thought. All right. Now, let's see. Now we can just do this by vote. Wait. This is the word. Voted. This is the voted for word. I want to make this a little clearer. Okay. And then this votes stomps on this votes, which is bad. So we're going to call this total votes. There we go. This is like amateur hour. This is amateur. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have been in this same function for way too long. Yeah. All right, but I think it's gonna look okay at the end of this. So then the voters, we want to push the name, and we're just gonna leave a clone there for now. I know we're wasting the clone. We could probably do without that. We'll come back and see if we can't solve that. And then our position, if our position is less than the position in round, consider dereferencing the borrowed. Expected. What is this? This is, okay. Sorry. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. All right. And then this is just the position. Because we want to keep track of the lowest position. Like, whatever the lowest position is, that's the one we want. No, we actually want to... Sorry. Should be that way, right? Yeah. Because we need to look into that. That might not be the best. All right. This would be total votes now. All right. So now we have a hash map of the total votes with everyone who voted for that. All together by the word. Now, the thing is, we're going to have to iterate over this again for every single word that's in this because we don't have a way to sort and filter a hash map. I feel like we need a new data set for this. There needs to be a new data type that we just don't have. I want to put an index, like a secondary index on this. Ooh. I want to put a secondary index on this hash map. Okay. Back to reality. Find the word with the most votes. This all is garbage. This all is garbage. Because this doesn't take into account for ties. The other thing that it doesn't do, and we need to do this in the loop above, is find what is the most votes. Let mute most votes equals 0. And then for any word, if votes.votes is greater than most votes, we just set these to the same. Done. So this will keep what the maximum number of votes is for us. That way, when we're down here, we actually know what, maybe we should call this max votes. Most votes, highest vote. Can we just do this all in one loop, maybe? Now that I'm thinking about this. No, because this loop would end with the last one. And there'd be no way to verify if there was an actual tie. Right? I don't think. I can't think of one right now. If votes.votes is greater than the highest vote. Okay. Now, what this didn't account for, I think I'm just going to delete all of this. I think all of this is garbage. Because there could be multiple words, and that didn't keep account for multiple words. So there's two ways that I'm thinking about doing this off the top of my head. First is just making a vector and shove any vote in it that hits that. This is like the dented way. It's easy. The logic is easy. It feels bad. We're just going to iterate over this, and any one that has the highest vote gets shoved into it. So, for basically this, oh, that's another level that we weren't thinking about. If there is a tie, we should do the correct word, right? Okay, so this brings another level of complexity. Let me think about this. One thing that we need here is let winning words. Yeah. We need a new vector because we're gonna keep an array of the different winning words, right? This is easy. If it's the highest word and the word is the word, we're good. I think this should be like self.word. This is, yeah. Oh, we do also pass the word in. Okay. So just word would be fine. Fine. Okay. So let's see. Winning words equals a new vector. So if it's the winning word, we can just return. No need to do anything more. If it's not the winning word, what we need to do is put it into the vec. Like that. Why is this all upset? This is very upset about something. Expected an item. I don't understand what you were expecting. I'm feeling like something else is going on here. I don't understand. We are missing. Oh yeah. We are missing. We are sorely missing. A curly brace there. All right, mismatched types expected in enum. Okay. Let's do none right here for right now. Because it was thinking we were trying to return that. No problem. Okay, consider dereferencing here. What about undereferencing? Okay. So let's see if I understand that correctly. All right, that is a word, and that is a. Oh gosh, what have I done? I heard you liked some references. I heard you guys like references. This is dumb. Okay. I need to fix this. It's because we're iterating again and again. And I refuse to do something like that. Right? Ew. Ew. Yeah, that's gross. And that's getting set. Winning words is getting set because we're pushing this, which is this, because It comes from total votes. And total votes is... So it's getting a reference to the reference, which I don't love. Can we... I just want to like, can we just clone this? We can't, can we? Because then we're just cloning the reference. So this would be a copy anyways. Can we do something like this? Can we keep it real like this? Is that what we need to do? Not obviously. Obviously this, wait. Oh, this one should be like that, right? Yeah, we're getting there. One second, what is it? Oh yeah, this one needs, okay, this I can tolerate. We got a dereference here because this is always going to give us a reference from this tuple. Cool. This is not horrifying. Okay. So if it's the correct word, we're just going to... It's not going to matter about position. We're just going to go with it. The other thing that we need to check here is... let's see. The other thing that we need is what should this be? This is winning word. No. Something like winning. What I need to do now is keep the positional count, right? For the words that are matching, right? Right? But I don't want to iterate over them again. We could say that the position is unique. And actually index on their position. Can we just do this? I think maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm probably overthinking this. Winning word equals not none. Not none. We're going to do another tuple. And what we're going to do is that should be word. Thank you very much. Let's see, we have winning word and the actual, which has the word and the number of votes. Vote. U32 and position in round. It looks something like that, right? And then in here, we can basically do... if the winning word won, something like this. Something very similar to this. Let's see. If winning word dot one, so the number of votes is less than the vote indexer, which is of the total, the current vote dot votes. Okay, we don't need to check this because we already are in, if it's one of the highest votes, we're already in a tie position, so this is dumb. What I wanted to do was to check the position in the round, so this would be 2. If 2 is position in round is less than the position in round, then we pick this word, right, as the winning word. So the winning word becomes this word with its number of votes. We don't need the number of votes, do we? Yeah, we don't need the number of votes in this. This was over-engineered. Over-engineered, so it just looks like this. Okay, cool. It just looks like this. And we don't need to do this. All we need to do is something like this. Oh, yeah, we don't need the number of votes. And we only need to keep the position in round for the next one. And this becomes 1, done. 1 and done. All right, and then this is just the some winning word of 0. Did we do it? I'm not sure if this compiles. Ampli... I'm a little dented right now. This is a feature. We'll just keep it lowercase, and we'll do some nice... Done. All right. Source. Let's source our... Not that. Twitch chat. And then cargo. What are we cargoing? Oh, you know what? Let's just see if we can't. Cargo, run, game Wordle. We need to remove the word part out of this. Cool. Let me try playing. I don't know that there's enough people on. We'll start with a good old oxbow. Always a good. Oh, how will it handle this one? Oh, there's a tie, so it should go with oxbow, right? What? So it's not working. The logic is missing. Thank you, Russell. You responded perfectly in Wordle. Wordle speak. Okay, so it did pick your last one, but it should have picked mine. Because in a tie, we pick the word with the lowest position in the round. Don't pick a random one. Pick the word with the lowest position in the round, right? So that's what we're doing here, right? So here we're keeping track of the word. Let's update this to be word. Okay, we're keeping track of the word. Why do you not like this? Oh, that is an empty array. That is what a word is. Sorry. Rebooted. Thanks for using the emoji. It's my AI executioner. It's a good one. I have massive logic fails here. I thought I was golden here. Oh. So there's a couple things that could be wrong here. Our position could not be getting incremented. I have no test that the position that we've been working off of is correct, right? We'll need to check that. We'll need to check that. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting too. All right, so we have some logic fails here. Let's printing to a screen is difficult. Printing to a log. We probably should start like keeping a log and doing like a log base with this. So we could like tail the log somewhere else. So let's go and look at new vote, right? What is it called? I guess it's not called new vote. Let's see. That's building the cells, validate a guess, new guess. Let's see. The position is being passed into new guess. Number of guesses is being maintained here. So if it's a valid guess, we're incrementing the guess. Number of guesses. And this is being stored. Probably up here. My question is, do we want to store this? Number of guesses is here. Do we want to store this on the game round? It seems like it kind of should be part of the game round, right? Because there's no other time it's used. I think it should be. I mean, I think this looks fine. I don't think there's a logic bug here, but like, this is what the game round is supposed to track, right? And when you do a new guess, it should automatically do this. It shouldn't be tracked somewhere else. So we can get rid of this. And get rid of this. And get rid of this. And then in here. No if needed. I mean, this thing is supposed to keep all of the state of a game round. It's a stateful thing. So, I mean, like, I think it makes sense that it would operate this way. Now, I don't think... I didn't see a... what did I type? I didn't see an actual logic bug that was saying that we wouldn't have this position. It was getting incremented if it was valid. So... maybe we... Okay, let's see. If that's the case now, then our bug is in our this thing. Select a round winner. So we... upon getting a word that doesn't exist, we set the position to be very high. And then when we're updating this, if the position that it is less than the votes.position, wait. So this is just maintaining, you know, I don't know who voted for it first. This is maintaining the lowest position. So if the position of the new word is less than the lowest position in round, we update it to be the new lowest position in round. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go on. And then here, if so we add it to the list of, or we add it to this list of winning words. If the winning word is do we need to do this at all? We don't need to keep this list, do we? This is the most dented list right here. I'm just wasting memory with this list. Oh my goodness. That's like the biggest blunder I've done so far. Okay, doesn't matter. So if the winning word... Oh, I have the position set to 0 here, right? This probably should be set to like a big number. Right, because then we're checking that if the winning word is less than that. I'm not even sure how this worked. It should have selected this. Maybe that was our bug all along. So if the winning word position is less than the position in round. Oh, no. This is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. That's the problem. If the new word's position in the round is less than the winning word's, the current winning word, then the new... I just flipped this around. That was the logic bug. Okay, somebody please help me test this. I'm gonna vote first. Oxbow. Somebody vote second. Oxbow should be the one picked. Just a 5-letter word. Somebody go vote. I can try to log into another account if need be. Okay, let me try to log into another account in another browser so I can vote versus myself. All right. I guess we're getting an ad, so we'll just wait for the ad to pass. Cool. While the ad is going, let's do our reduced word set. That's actually something we don't have support for here. We need to do that, right? Rust random word. Random words provide an efficient way to generate random words, including words can be filtered by length or first character. What I want is to pass it a word list. So this is working off of these word lists, right? That's what like the features do. So when you do the en, it's hitting this macro, which is this, right? Yeah. Which I believe this is just getting the .en file. Okay. So I have a couple choices here. Since it doesn't appear that I can substitute my own word list, I kind of want to have my own word list, right? Okay. So I think we're just going to clone this. And by clone, I mean like we're going to fork random word. Very rarely is that what I want to do. I like what this has done. I just want the ability. What's BR? What is this? What is Oh, he's not going straight word list? He's not going off of these? Wait. Did I misread that? One second. Where is he? Oh, he is doing the .brs. Oh, he's using compressed. Can we do it just off of the non-compressed files? Do I need to update this then to work off of non-compressed files? My thought is I build this just for Wordle. I think we can do this. We're just going to take this part out. Right? And we basically can just then read the file. I'm not super good with macros. And by not super good, I mean like I've never really done a macro before. So yeah. I do not understand this macro fully, right? So this first thing is loading the file, right? And this is the decompressed string representation of the file. I don't know what this paste thing is. And this file system in ident. I mean, I can make guesses here with this being a function. I can make some guesses, but then we have this static upper. Which I guess is just making a list of words, right? Which seems to be a static string, right? Yeah. So we're just making a list of words. So this is getting this, right? Because this is the upper compressed. So I guess this is getting the decompressed string. That would be my understanding here, this right here. And doing the lines to collect all those into a word. That's not what it's stopping with though, because we then go back to the file system upper, but then we go to len. And we're building a hash map of usize and words. We have a hash map. Oh, we're collecting on the length. Okay. And then starts with. So this is just like making it efficient, I guess, for starts with, ends with type of selections. Okay. The thing that's interesting here is when you do a get. So let's like follow our code path here in random word. We do a get length, which does a get with a length on the correct language, right? We pass in English for lang. So it goes here and it does a get with a length. I don't know where that goes, right? Because this right here isn't defined anywhere. Except I'm guessing it's defined by the macro that's running. Right? My understanding is this is a macro building this. And I'm guessing it's from this. But it's weird because that means it builds the language for everyone and it's just, but you have to enable the feature, which means if you don't have the feature, the other ones aren't enabled, which is why they're blocked by the config feature, because otherwise you'd be errors. Okay, this makes sense. So this is then just building these things. They don't exist in the actual code. Okay. And this is why it's Ian Len. I got it. It's not this. It's Ian Len. I got it. Okay. Which is getting created by here. Underscore. I see. This. Ian. I got it. File system upper is what this one is returning right here. I see. Okay, I'm understanding. Do we think that I can fork this? Remove the compression. Ooh. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to remove the compression And I need to, I basically know nothing about macros. I just kind of figured this out by reading this. Which means I'm probably misunderstanding heavily. Okay, let's try. Let's give it a shot. Worst case, we end the stream without making... What I want to do is I want to have 2 lists. And basically, if the first list is too hard, because I've gotten some complaints that English is the first language and it's difficult when you get words like noom, that people are struggling with words like noom. Yeah. Or, oh, a little puppy break. A little puppy break. Good boy. Good boy. You good boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Comes in here and is like, pet me. Okay. I have to go on. Yeah, right, Russell. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know what noom is, it's because you just haven't listened to enough Gregorian chants. That's just saying that. No, so we need an easier word set if the first one's too hard. And the other thing is, I actually would like to update this to use our word set anyways. We have logic basically to throw the word away if the random word isn't in our word set. But like, we're basically doing extra work. Basically. I mean, not basically, actually. So let's try to, we're just going to fork this. We're going to fork this. We're going to try to update it. We're going to update it. Oh, whoa. Who has the fork? I don't have any forks. I want to see who has forks of this. Oh well. What should its name be? Wordle word. Wordle word is what I'm going to call this. Wordle word. Get a random Wordle word. Okay. We're gonna clone this. Where are we gonna drop? Are we gonna drop that right in here? Let's do that. We're gonna drop this right here. And then what that's going to allow us to do is we're gonna get rid of this right here. We're just gonna do path. Path equals random Wordle word. Wordle word. Cargo, the command, let's see. No valid metadata. Failed to load workspace. Health status is error. Invalid inline table. Expected. What did I? Oh. I didn't finish the. All of that for you didn't. All of that for you didn't. But okay. It's fine. It's fine. Now, one thing that we can do in here. I don't need all of these words. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna kind of gut this just for space reasons. rm-rf br. We're just going to remove all of the BR. We're not going to do the compression at all. And then in the text, we don't need any of these. rm-rf. We don't really need RF. DEE. Actually, can we just do like star dot txt? Nice. Look at that gargantuan change. I'm just like a coding legend. If it's not a 3 million line change, like, is it worth changing? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's how I roll. People are like, AIs are bloating the code base with hard to maintain code. And I'm like, it's only a couple thousand lines. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? All right, we need to copy our word list in here. You know what I need to do? Remember which the word list, because we made a couple and we didn't go and clean those up, which I should have gone and cleaned those up like a good person. Where did I put my word list? It's not in template, not in target. Is it in source somewhere? Did I really put, I wanted to put my word list in source, would I? Like, I know as soon as I say that, it's in there for sure. Oh, I did absolutely put it in there. Actually, I see why I put it in there. It's a word list for Wordle, and this whole thing isn't all about Wordle. Like, this thing is also my Twitch alerts and everything else, so it makes sense. It makes sense. I now see why I did what I did. All right, what I do want to do is I want to get rid of the big word list. I want to get rid of the 5-letter words word list, 5-letter words word list. And I want to remove the word list. The combined word list is the only one that we're using. We combined all the words out of the different word lists that we found. And then what I want to do is I want to copy those over. Into here. Git is actually dragging my system down. I might make a commit. Because I think it's like checking these. It's actually hurting a little. It's actually hurting a little. It's dragging. I'm at 15% CPU? What am I doing? Firefox. I gotta love Firefox. Seriously, Firefox, are you eating 20% of my CPU for this one thing? I have all of Twitch being monitored, Twitch and YouTube, on a different browser. Come on, Firefox. Don't do this to me. I can get rid of some of these tabs. I don't have an unnormal amount of tabs. You guys know me, I can tab it up. I don't love this. I have to look into this more. I hope that I'm reading this wrong. Okay. All right, now I want to copy yeah, I want to copy the word list over from this. We need 2 word lists over here. We're going to make a we have the combined word list, and then we're going to have a reduced. We'll call it simple. All right, we have the 2. Now we just need to make the simple word list. Let's also update these to be like let's make this something like full word list .txt. Then we have simple word list. Okay, that's at least following some naming convention. Okay. Now we need to go and update that. Basically, we want the features to... Oh, how his macro was working? I think that... Ooh. Basically, the feature we enable needs to match. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to actually name these simpler. We need to do like full word list is going to be fw.txt. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible. Simple word list is going to be sw.txt. Okay. Now we're gonna jump. I don't know how to jump quickly. I'm gonna have to just go find. So we don't have compressed bytes. We just need to do like a normal file read here. But before that, we don't have all of these either. We really just have SW. Why did it get upset? Okay, well, it did get upset. I don't know why. We have SW for simple word list and FW for full word list. Do we need the feature flags? I don't think we need the feature flags. I think we should just always assume that there's our 2. No feature flags anymore. So SW, FW, FW, SW. Those should all work when... I'm working on a lot of shoulds here. We'll see if SW, FW. We don't need the get length, right? We can just get rid of this. They're all, the word lists are 5 letters. Done. Beautiful. We don't need a starts with. You know what? We're going to have these because I think these are built into the macro. So you know what? We're going to do it. SW length, FW length. Fantastic. SW, FW. We can get rid of these because we'll always have the feature. No feature flags. No feature flags. Look at this. Some of this went away. Don't get me wrong. This is still wrong. Yeah. Could not read. Okay, this is fair. This is fair. Why is it one in EN? Why is it? I was pointing to the screen. I was like, why is it one in EN? I don't have an EN anymore. Do I? Do I? I hope I don't. No, I don't. That hurts me. That hurts me a little. Why is it looking for an EN? Okay, first, this should be TXT, and this should be TXT, right? That's what we did it as. TXT, yeah. All right. Could not read Wordle word source burr. I got rid of the burr. It's a TXT right now. No burr. No burr. Look at it. Could not read Wordle word source burr en.burr. Why is it? The only thing I could think of is this is inputted. We have a feature and we just want to get rid of the feature flag, right? I don't think that that's causing that problem. I'm obviously probably wrong, but let's reset. Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to actually just start Vim in that because it's its own project. Oh boy, we gotta, oh boy. Okay, gotta get rid of all these. And then this is simple word list and full word list. I wasn't thinking about this. I shouldn't have done this. I should have done simple and full. I'm gonna have to go into the other. It's okay. I screwed up. You know what? This stream has just been proof that even people like me screw up a lot. Screw up a lot. Word languages. Wordle. That is the language. Trust me. Wordle is not English. Trust me. Simple. Full. Wordle for those of us who like to win. They say it's English, but I have questions. You've been trying? Oh, really? I was actually thinking about trying it. It looks interesting, right? Like, I say that just as like, it looks interesting. But I mean, the thing that I've always found with these multi-platform UIs is they generally just, I don't know. It's been 20 years of people trying to do it well. I don't know. I don't know if it's the problem set. I don't know if it's... Oh, wow, you've even abandoned .NET? What? Okay, who hacked Russell's account? Who hacked Russell's account? 1 second. Who hacked Russell's account? I don't believe this is Russell. It's just people can't create good dev tools. It's hard. Dev tools have a problem because nobody wants to pay for them. And I realize this is why like Microsoft makes them, but the problem with Microsoft making a tool is that Microsoft inherently has to do it Microsoft way. I don't even know why I'm typing, like there's nothing to show. When Microsoft builds a tool, it has to be like made for its ecosystem. And like, it would be kind of weird if it wasn't. So for a dev tool to be really good, I feel like the dev tool has to be independent. I feel like this is the only way that a dev tool can be really good, because then it doesn't have any of these artificial links to any other platform. And this, like, I want to love Pickle. Like, it's what I've been asking for. But it has too many Apple idioms. You know, for Microsoft, they built it to work on their whole ecosystem. A dev tool really has to be just... You can't... I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but that's what I feel like, at least. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Are you saying that you can't even develop a Windows app on Windows with it? Because if you can't do that, like, you're right. I was trying to say, like, Microsoft is going to just make it work in their thing. Like, that's what they're focused on, is like, hey, when you're using, you know, Visual Studio and you're trying to do this thing, you know, it will do it. Right? That's what I was trying to say. If it doesn't even do that, then you're probably actually correct. All right. We don't need the compressed. Why are you signing packages? So we know that you built them. Okay, I don't know how to read a file. I feel like this is all we need. Can we just do this, where we just passed in the compressed bytes into this string from UTF? Do I need to call to-vec? I don't really know. I'm in a macro. I don't really understand what I'm doing. And then just return this as the decompressed string, right? Because this is not compressed anymore. Russell, you could be getting man in the middle. You know? Do you know you're messaging yourself? Do you know when you're texting yourself? That is actually not getting man in the middle. See, I think you're just misunderstanding the full extent of security in the .NET framework. So you're saying, like, okay, I thought you were like uploading to NuGet, it makes you sign the things that you built, but you're saying like just to build them you have to sign them? That's pretty hilarious. Me in the middle. Okay, fair. To run it. Okay, that's a little... I'm sorry, I didn't fully understand the extent of this. I was like, well, there's a lot of reasons you sign the builds that you make, but I understand better now. Okay, let's do this really quickly. We're just gonna take this full word list. We're gonna yank a couple out of it. Actually, we're just going to put Atari and Merrick into the simple word list. And then that way we can test if the simple word list is working. Like, it should only be a Merrick or Atari. I like learning. And if people really wanted to learn it, I would do it. I don't want to purposefully do a frustrating, unless if it's a fun frustrating. You know, like, you know, if somebody breaks a Kubernetes cluster or a Linux system and they do it in a sneaky way, I find that to be like a fun frustrating at this point. A frustrating where it's just like, this makes no sense. I'm having no fun. Nothing's broken, just nothing's working correct. I don't need that. I don't need that. But thank you. Right. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I know that I'm making a distinction between two different types of frustrating. And really, I guess the one's not necessarily frustrating, but it's... I don't know that I'm explaining this very well. All right. Oh, we need to... get out of there. Jump back into here. And then... what are we doing? Oh, I need to get better about finding where this is. This is actually... wait, no. We were in the right place. Wordle. Game. Let's see. It's right here. Oh, this is the spell checker. This is not selecting the word. We do that here, don't we? In the start game. It's still... I was still in the right file. We select the word he... no, we do it in the game loop. We do it past that. I'm not even... because we do a new game loop. Okay, get random word. EN doesn't exist anymore. Cool. What should is simple. All right. Now, if this works, the word is Merrick or Atari. Let's see. No such file or directory. Oh, random word failed to build. Oh, there's a build script. I didn't even... Wordle word. Oh. Oh, so he was building... oh, maybe we leave all the stuff? Oh, that makes me feel bad now. So the build actually builds out the... oh, I see. So that was just for the binary. Like if somebody wanted to include this from crates.io, you wouldn't have to have the text files in there. Maybe I go and add that back. Ugh. That should build those back. Now, the only thing that we have to do is we need to go back. Wordle word lib, right? No, Wordle word. Not lib, we wanted words. And we need to undo this. And this can go back to the BR, right? It's gonna compress on build. Okay. Which is going to make our build times rough. Oh. All right, I'm guessing Merrick because I'm a narcissist. Actually, because I didn't remember how to spell Atari right off the top of my head. Those were the two options. Does anybody want to try guessing a word? Russell. Oh wait, yours won't even be accepted, right? Because it's not part of the word list. Yeah, so raise shouldn't be accepted. And this is where I need to like highlight these as red when they're not accepted, when they're not part of, like when you get rejected. We need a way. So when it's a valid vote, but the vote is wrong. Because watch, it will just do the A's across here because this won't be a vote. Oh, I'm checking across the word list, right? I'm checking it against the word list, which is currently still the full word list. Okay, okay, interesting. That's fine. That's fine. So we tied, Russell. This is the correct logic. We tied, and the winning vote was done. Let's actually test the logic now. Let me. Can you do one, and then I'll do one later, right after you. And it should pick yours. It should pick your vote. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Okay, so we have logic. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that when you guys vote and it's wrong, I'm gonna highlight it red. That's like the last thing I think we need. And then we have like a pretty good system, I think. It should be pretty fun to play. If you enjoy playing Wordle, I guess. You know. All right. It is my daughter's birthday. So that's gonna be it for me today. I've got to get out of here, get some stuff done. I don't have enough viewers. You guys go find who you'd like to go view. Yeah. What I mean, Russell, is basically if you make a 5-letter guess, like it's a valid guess, but it's not in the word list, I want it to be red. So that you know that your vote wasn't accepted. Actually, I guess if it doesn't pass validation. So what I want to do, let me just show you really quickly. And then I'm gonna go. What I want to do basically here is where is it? New guess. So basically what I want to do here is on this validate, instead of doing true or false, basically what I want to do is I don't want to highlight it if it's more than 5 characters or has a space in it. But what I want to do is if it's both of these things, so it's 5 characters and it doesn't have a space in it. So it's a 5-letter word, but it's not part of the word list, so not part of the spell checker, then it gets rejected, right? As not a word. And I'll probably do this on the full word list always, like not the reduced word list. Actually, I'm gonna make this match what the word generation is. So like, you know, anyway, so like, you know, no, it should be the full word list. So this will always, the spell checker will always be the full word list, and that's fine. But you know if it wasn't accepted as a vote, right? Because if these didn't happen, if it gets rejected here, you might not know that it's been rejected as a vote. If it's not these, I don't want you getting notified. Like this, when you're talking about this, yeah. Like, I don't want your message here to be highlighted red because it got rejected as a vote, right? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It would make sense if Oxbow got highlighted red. That's all I wanted to do, just so you had some feedback on if your guess was valid or not. Yeah, and then we need to actually put a space in here as the default, because it shouldn't get smaller. That's dented. It's got a little bit more work, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty fun. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Anyways, I need to get going. It's my daughter's birthday. We're gonna go hang out. Probably gonna get some work done outside together. Yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you guys some throughout next week. And yeah, have yourselves a fantastic